Hello and good evening. Welcome to day 4 of summer camp. It is so good to have you with me. I'm just getting my comments up here and making sure I can see all the things you have to say to me. I got like this big hair whip going on here. I'm not sure what's going on. Weeks. That's kind of scary. My hair looks a mess. I was at the studio today and it got really warm. We lost power. We had a big storm. We lost power, so there was no air, and I got a little warm, but that's okay. All right. Good evening, Nancy. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here with me. Summer camp is always fun, isn't it? So, couple announcements. Bonus days with Stampin' Up! For every $50 you spend in the month of July, whether in one order or multiple orders, you'll get a $5 coupon to redeem in August 1st through the 31st. So they'll send you an email with a coupon code, and that's what you're going to use to redeem free product in August. So that, and there's a new online exclusives that you'll want to check out. The truck bundle, they have the stamp set in now, but they don't have the punch, and they can't get the punch until October. So it'll be in time for Christmas. So keep that on your radar. If you haven't gotten it already and you want it, make sure you make a note of that and keep checking on that. I can't think of anything else. There's a new kit out for those of you who like kits. Kits are very easy. They're portable, affordable, and they're fun to do either alone or with a group. And yeah, so summer camp, this is our 4th night doing camp, and we are featuring the Beautiful Balloons bundle, actually the suite, the paper, the Bright and Beautiful paper, and the Tinsel Gems 3-pack and 4-pack, and then this specialty paper, which is actually like acetate. It's plastic that's got print on the front side in gold. Let's see, can you see it? There we go, gold. And then on the other side is silver. But tonight we're not using that acetate piece, so actually we're not using the designer series paper either, so I can set that aside. Or the gems, so I can set those aside. I'm just clearing my whole spot here. All right, so I am going to point you to my work surface. This summer camp is $35, mailed directly to your house. Oh, let's get this cord out of the way. And actually, I think I'm going to plug my phone in so we don't go dead. $35, and it includes the make and take packet for the 5 cards, one for each night that we've made, and both packs of the Tinsel Gems, and a half pack of the designer series paper. So you'll be able to make a lot more cards with this. Tonight we're using Real Red and Starry Sky inks. The Starry Sky, when it first came out, I'm like, ooh, that's kind of purple. But boy, when you put it with red, it makes a beautiful red, white, and blue card. And that is exactly what we're doing tonight, is a red, white, and blue card with stars. Stars from the dies even though there's no stars on here, there are stars in the dies. And I did have to get some little stars, so I'm using Give It a Whirl dies as well. So the first thing I want to do is I want to open my red ink And I want to, actually I don't want to open my red ink. I want to get my red blend, and I want to take a piece of the white twine, just, it doesn't matter how long, just a bit. And the reason we're doing this first is because I want it to dry. I want it to have time to dry. I'm going to color it with my blend, and I'm just going to keep going over it like so, because if I left it white, you probably would not be able to see it on the card very well. So the red is going to make it pop. Okay, I am going to set this aside and let it dry. Hopefully with the alcohol ink, it will dry by the time I need to use it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is take the second thing, because the string was the first thing. Second thing I'm going to do is take a half sheet of the Starry Sky cardstock, 8.5 by 5.5. It's scored at 4 1/4, and I'm going to fold it in half, and I'm going to take my bone folder and burnish that real good. So this is a normal A2 card base. It's a half sheet of cardstock and folded in the middle, and that's that fits in an A2 envelope, which are the size, the medium envelopes that Stampin' Up sells. I'm going to set this aside. Actually, I'm going to take the red. So this is real red cardstock, and this is cut at 5 1/4 by 4. So I'm going to glue that down right now with my seal, Stampin' Seal. And I want to center it top to bottom, left to right, so I get a nice border around it. Now I can set it aside. Okay, so I want to take just a scrap piece of basic white, and I'm going to take my Starry Sky ink, and I'm going to take my stamp set, and I'm going to take the medium balloon, and I'm going to ink it up and just tap, tap, tap. You don't have to push hard. If you push hard, you're going to get ink all the way around it, and you don't really want that. Now that is really, really, really juicy. I'm going to show you how juicy it is on my paper. That is pretty dark. It will lighten up a little bit when it dries. Okay. Let's stamp it on there. Boy, that even looks darker, doesn't it? But it's okay. It's okay. It's going to be absolutely beautiful when we get done with this card. As you can imagine, red, white, and blue, and stars. You're thinking, Arlena, it's too late for a 4th of July card. Well, it is. However, this card looks great for any veteran or military person. It is absolutely beautiful, and you're going to love it. I know you will. Okay, now I'm going to bring my card base back over. I have a piece of white that is 3 3/4 by 5, and that's going to sit right in the center of that red piece. But what I want to do first, and I cannot do it on my mini machine. Oh, I should have had this done for you. I cannot do it with my mini machine, and my big machine is at my table across from me. So I'm going to get up, and I'm going to die cut this piece real quick. So bear with me. Talk amongst yourselves. Have fun. How's everyone enjoying summer camp? Oh, I'm rocking the whole whole camera. Sorry about that. Now that everyone's definitely seasick. Okay, I've got that balloon. I don't need that. I'm going to set it aside. And I've got the card like that. Okay. But what I want to do is I want to line this balloon up behind here. Okay. And I'm going to pop this whole thing up with dimensionals. So I think I have my dimensionals here. Hello, Lisa. Thank you. Hello, Robin. I'm trying to see where my other comments are. I'm glad you all could join me. Robin, how's everything in your neck of the woods? Do you have a date when you'll be heading to New Hampshire? Okay. And I definitely want to get some dimensionals around this balloon. Okay. You're going to think, oh, Arlena's gone crazy with the dimensionals. Well, yeah, a little bit. But you'll see why. You'll see why. Okay. Next week you leave. Okay. I was going to send a card, but I didn't know... Send another card, but I didn't know if you would have left already. So I didn't want to have it sent and then not get to you. Okay, I'm just gonna lay this down. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. Let me try to point where I am. There we go. So I'm lining this cut spot over the balloon. So I just picked it up like that. See? Oh, now let's see. I just picked it up like that. Okay, so now I'm going to, and actually I'm going to put some adhesive on there so it sticks to the red. Okay, now I'm going to put this down. Again, centering it left to right, top to bottom. And it is going to be a card that's going to flip like that. So while I'm doing that, I might as well put the insert piece in. But first, of course, I cannot just put a blank white piece of cardstock in there. I need to jazz it up a little bit. So I'm going to take my real red and the large balloon and ink this up again. Tap, tap, tap. You don't want to push real hard. And then I'm going to stamp off the card a little bit, okay? But I want the end of that balloon on there. That, right there, I wanted that. So now I'm gonna clean my stamp. That still doesn't look like I got it very well. Or maybe it's just stained. Okay. Then I'm going to take the little, they're little spots, stars and stuff, balloon for the large. And I'm going to put that, I'm going to use that with the Starry Sky. Actually, I have a stamp right here. Tap. Tap, 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 tap. Don't push hard. No need to push hard. And then I'm going to put that on there. Yay! Looks like a little pretty happy balloon. Yeah. Well, hello, Nancy Van Buren. How are you? How was bacon today? I hope well. They still got you working a lot? Probably. We had fun at the studio today. It was Rhonda and I, and oh my goodness, you guys. We packaged up 132 retreats. Retreats in a box, retreat to go. And some of them had add-on classes. Some of them had add-on bundles. Oh my gosh, it was so fun. And then we got hit by a storm, a huge storm. We lost power and everything at 2 o'clock. And Rhonda wanted to get everything to the post office by 3. And guess what? The rain was gone by 2:25, and we got it all done and out the door by 3 o'clock. So we had a lot of fun. Yeah, bacon was great. She warned the post office ladies yesterday that she would have a big delivery today for them, so they were expecting us. They're very nice ladies at the post office in Oven, Michigan. They treat Rhonda and, well, all of us very, very well. They're very nice ladies. Okay, that's the inside. And then this is still the outside. It's like, Arlena, what are you doing? Okay, so now I've cut out some stars. Yeah, little ones, big ones, medium-sized ones, you name it, I got it. I even got extras in case I lose one, because these little things, they're easy to lose. So some of them are going to be popped up with dimensionals, actually these 2 medium red ones, and the other ones are going to be popped up or just glued down. So red, and the dimensional fits right in the center of that red. So the large star, this large one that I'm using, is from the Beautiful Balloons dies. And the medium ones here that I'm doing now, they're from the Beautiful Balloon dies. But there's no little ones in there. So I had to go to, well, actually these 2. So I guess there's 4 sizes. So I had to go and use, Give It a Whirl. There are stars these sizes. So I'm going to I'm going to put the glue on just a little dot, and actually that was probably too much. And then I'm going to take my tweezers from my embossing kit, and I'm going to lay it on there. Just tap it down a little bit. And then I want one over here. My glue, it's a brand new glue, so the pressure is automatic, and it wants to come out really quick. And then I want a red one. I think I want the red one here. And then another, and I think I'll do a larger blue one down here. And there is a right and wrong side. These have a stitching around them. And then, oh, you know what I should have done? I'm going to stop for a minute. I'm going to stop there. I've got a red and blue and starry sky piece. I'm going to move those stars over here, close my glue. I'm actually going to use the Amazing Thanks dies. And in the Amazing Thanks dies, there are all these beautiful words. Maybe it's not this one. Shoot. It's not this one. It is. It's the one that says celebrate. It's the one. Hold that thought. I thought it was in there. And I thought I would show you this on when we were live so that wanted to say guys. So no worries. We'll set that aside. Get the wanted to say sites dies out. And, oh look, I have all those stars in there. I can add to that. I want to do celebrate. And there is happy birthday. There's some stars and a flower and a bow and a package and a stem for the flower. All right. I want the, what do you call it? The background, the shadow on the starry, no, I want it on the red. And I want the letters on the starry sky. So I'm going to get my number 1 plate is the base plate. Number 2 acrylic plate. Then I'm going to put my cardstock down and my die. And then look, I got a new acrylic plate, cutting plate. And I just did, look at the difference here. Can you believe that? It is like night and day, but this is even warped. So time for a new one. I've been saying it long enough, so I'm going to do it. So run that through. And then I'm going to run the letters through on Starry Sky. Love new plates, yeah. Nancy and I, we do love our new plates. We use ours, we beat them up bad. Oh, Nancy, so true, so true. All right, I'm just gonna poke this out real quick. So then it's gonna peel right out of there. And then you've got the word celebrate. And look, you even have it here, so you could use that on the card. All right, I'm going to put these dies away. And I'm going to put these away. New plates are just about as good as a new sheet of dimensionals, aren't they, Nancy? Okay. I'm going to carefully... Now, what would have been really nice is if we would have used adhesive, sticker, paper... Okay, hold that thought. Okay, I can't find it right now. But it's actually, you put your cardstock down and then you run it through and then you just peel off the backing and then it's sticky. So then it's not messy. However, I could not put my fingers on it right now. Otherwise, I would have done it again and shown you how to do that. That will be for another class. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to hold this at. So green glue, again, very little, very, very little. My friend Lisa is the queen of green glue. It gets her all hot and bothered. We've had some fun times with green glue. So I'm just putting dots. You know, I'm not putting a bead of glue or anything. I'm just putting dots down. That's all I'm doing. And then I'm going to flip it over and put it on the shadow. Like so. And you got a little bit of time to work with it, but not much. There we go. Okay, now I want to put that down here. So this star has to come up because it's in the way. So I need to just carefully work it. You're learning all kinds of tricks tonight. What to do when something doesn't go right. And I didn't say mistake because there are really no mistakes. They're just creative opportunities. Okay, we got that up there. Nice. And then I want to, again, glue this down. Just random dots. You don't need a lot. I'm telling you, you don't need a lot. Okay. I want this up here. Actually, before I put that down, I'm going to see if my thread's dry. It is very good. So I am going to cut this little white end off that I was using. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of glue there. And we've got a string. And then I'm going to put this down. And I'm going to put just a little bit of glue back on here. Just to make sure it's going to stick. I'm going to go right over that thread. And I'm going to trim that tail. And then I'm going to do 4 stars, 4 little stars right under here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hopefully I space those out right. So I've got the red one. I actually want red. Blue. No. You can even pick it up with, you take your pick tool and put it down. And I did not space them out right. And then blue. And then see how where I had that star? It's kind of messed up. I'm gonna actually put it right back down there and cover that up. Okay, so then you have this and it's like, ooh, that kind of looks not finished, Arlena. It needs something else. Yes, it does. It needs some bling. I'm gonna put a little red star down here. Okay. All right. The bling I decided to use, I didn't want to use the Tinsel Gems because they're not really the right colors. So I'm using the iridescent rhinestones. So I'm going to take a large one. Oh, my putties. I might have to have a new putty too. A large one for the center of the blue star, a medium for the center of the red stars. And that gives it a little pop. All right, let me clear this away. All right, let me close up my glue, get rid of my grid paper. And here is our card for tonight. Celebrate. So I did the red, white, and blue because I do love it. And I did make it on 4th of July. So that's why I kind of had my mind on red, white, and blue. Adhesive sheets, page 138. Thank you, Nancy. That's what you want to use to make that sticker. My internet is breaking up a lot. I'm hoping the replay does not do the interruptions. Oh, okay. Love this card. So you could make this card any color you want, but I just love that starry sky as the blue and the red, white, and blue. So beautiful. So let me show you. This was today's, and this was day 1 where we had a little fun fold. This was day 2. Are you seeing these? Are they in the camera? And this was day 3. No stamping involved with that one. And this one is day 4. So very beautiful. We have one more for tomorrow night. I hope you will join me. I'm going to point you back up to me. Yay! So I hope you will join me tomorrow night again. I'm planning on 7 o'clock again, and it will be our 5th and final day of summer camp. Again, you can get the whole camp for $35 sent to your house. It will include a make and take packet to make all 5 cards. It will include the Tinsel Gems, the 3-pack and the 4-pack, and a half pack of the designer series paper, so you'll be able to make lots of cards with it. So I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Stay safe out there. There's some awful storms. I hope they're done, but I'm not sure. And stay safe, and we will see you later. Have fun. Bye-bye.